And we are live. Hello everyone, this is the Void Executive and welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. So, today we will start a new drawing. Last time that we used the wheel, it was the Butler, which coincided with the other project. But right now, the next topic will be something totally different. So we will see what topic will come up. To those who are unaware or new to the channel, first of all, welcome. And second, we basically alternate between two different projects, and one of which is randomly chosen from a Wheel of Fortune. So whenever we finish one, we start the other. Now let me just make a quick check if everything is working as intended, and I think it should be. And yeah, let's switch over to the wheel that we have that I have mentioned. There we go. Okay, so this is the wheel with different topics. These topics can also be suggested from you guys. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. As always, I always forget one thing. Let me grab my drawing tablet. 1 second. There we go. And so, most of the topics that are present here, they are ideas that I've had in mind and I wanted to try out. But the idea for this wheel is to always have some topics to choose from. So if you guys have some specific topics or that you want me to try out or have a chance to be chosen, feel free to ask me, and I will add them in the wheel for a chance to be chosen. A couple of the topics that we've made in terms of drawings were viewer suggestions from you guys. So just to add some type of game element to it. Now, since this is the beginning of this new drawing, what we will do, of course, we'll dedicate the first, depending on the topic that will come out, we will dedicate the first part of the stream to gathering references, and then do some sketches, and we'll see what will be chosen. But for now, let's see the topic that will appear. 3, 2, 1, and start. And the topic is okay. Robot War Combat Dog / Animal Idea. Okay. This is a topic that is very interesting, and it will mostly be a concept art idea. So not necessarily an illustration type thing, but it will be mostly a concept art. So we will study and how to design this particular robot. Let's leave it like this. And let's start looking for some references. Hello, welcome to the stream. We have our randomly selected our next topic for this mini project. And this is an idea that I've had for quite some time, which is robot war combat dog / animal idea. And the base idea that gave me this topic was, today more and more there is an increasing use of robots and drones and stuff like that in warfare, right? So what we are going to do is instead try to design some sort of combat robot, but which has like animal features, as if it is something that we may see in the future. Now we will check out some references and see what we can utilize. View some references of existing animals as well. And yeah, let's begin with looking up for some references. I do have a category for like robots and stuff, but it's a little bit outdated. But we can always check if we can find some something that may be useful to us. For instance, this one may be useful in terms of not in terms of shape, even though this is kind of AI, but maybe in terms of the type of decorations that they have. But we'll see if we can find some more fitting examples. Yeah, I was thinking, so the drawing that we'll make is similar to this one, so it's more of a concept art type thing. Like we will not be drawing things like backgrounds and stuff. This is purely making a design drawing, pure concept art, like something then over here. So we'll draw like the overall creature, the different features, how big it is, and things of that sort. Let's see if we can find some more examples over here that may be useful. I was thinking of using a very clean design, something very very high tech, so not something that is too leaning on cyberpunk, so not something with wires exposed, because we are thinking about some combat robots, so it needs to be something very clean that you can easily deploy in a battlefield. By the way, let me know if the volume, maybe the volume is a little bit too loud for the music. Let me lower it slightly. Let's see. Robot animal. Let's see what happens in terms of results. There are some cool things, although the design that I was thinking of is reminiscent of animals, but they're not necessarily like literally robotic animals. Like it behaves like an animal. It may be a quadruped, but it doesn't like it will not literally be like wolf that's metallic or something like that. It will not be something like oh, a cheetah that's a robot cheetah. Like we will use the animal parts as inspiration, but it will not just be the robot version of existing animals. Let's try with concept art so we can see some similar Yeah, I was thinking with a design, with a clean design similar to this one. It also reminds me of there is like a there are some bosses from Metal Gear Solid 4. Let me see, Metal Gear Solid 4 bosses. There was like one which is like a robot animal. Well, there's this one that's basically a robot squid. But this is more like humanoid. There was, it was I think Sniper Wolf, I think it was the name. No, Sniper Wolf is the one from the first one. Maybe it was Crying Wolf. Crying Wolf. Yeah. Something like this one. I have something of this nature. I really like the design of this one. Especially with the design. Even though this one is basically a person inside this one. This kind of robot. So it's not 100% a robot. But the base concept is there. Let's see. Destroy military robot concept. Start. Not humanoid though. Yeah, usually when they type military robot, we always go to the usual humanoid thing. But I was thinking of adding some more geometric shapes for things like the head or the body. Oh, this one may also be interesting with the camouflage. And as something wait, did I add it? Okay. And maybe let's check out this one. And oh, I really like this one in terms of visual language. And other than just designing the animal, we'll also try to design like the name of the manufacturer company, maybe even design a logo for the manufacturing company, because then it will greatly help us in adding the different labels that they add on military robots. Like even in robots that they do today, they have some sort of labeling, like something like military label. Let's see. Yeah, things like that, right? It's also very present in sci-fi. Sci-fi robots. Things like, yeah, logos, barcodes. Things of that nature. Of course, it doesn't have to be the most realistic thing possible, like we are not going to engineer, oh, this one is where the HDMI port goes in, but it is to give the illusion of those labels having some sort of sense. And I will also take this opportunity when we'll start sketching to show a particular method. Like instead of jumping straight into the sketching, we'll do instead some silhouettes. Before we do that, let's start by grouping the ones that we have found in terms of references, and then we'll look up some references of animals that we can use as a reference. I've used the term reference way too much, I think. Okay, so let's start by adding some images. And now we'll just add them a bit in a more casual manner. And then we can also grab some images of real robots that are being used today, and we'll try to do a mix of both. Let's see. The main inspiration I got is are you guys familiar with the robots from Boston Dynamics? Like, you probably may have seen those videos of robots doing backflips and stuff like that. And I kind of took inspiration from those because those are, or a similar version of those robots are being used in the current conflict in Ukraine. So if we do Boston Dynamics dog. Yeah, it's these ones over here, although they are like black instead of yellow. Just a moment. Okay. If we do military robot dog, real. Let's see what comes up. Yeah, something. No, I think this one is from AI. Boston Dynamics dog kinda looks like it's dancing. Yeah, because there are videos of that dog dancing actually. So it may be from one of those videos. Yeah, it has some other variants which they look like this. This one is like an older prototype, and this one with the armor and the yellow one is the most recent one. So I wanted to check on the... Yeah, so more or less this is the design of the modern of today's robot dogs. Now let me just group them up real quick. Okay, we have quite a bit of them. Now I think we can look at some references for animals and predators we can use. I mean, the first ones that come to mind are the ones from the savannah and the African region. Though we need to find some, like, yeah, some dynamic poses. And this one may be useful. Maybe if we find one Jesus. While it's running, that may be useful. Let's hunting. Okay. We can do also cheetah. There we go. Okay. With a slender build. We can try the leopard. Let's try hunting. Jesus, that's so cool. Yeah, usually they stay on trees. We'll save this one. Maybe this one. Right now we've only done felines. Let's try hyenas. Hunting maybe? Let's try one image in idle pose. There we go. I want to avoid birds because now that I think about it, it would not be that efficient to have drones that move like birds. Like the ones that we already have, they are much more efficient. But instead, for ground units, maybe have someone that is that moves and looks like more like a land animal. I think it may help. Then, depending on the type of animal that we'll choose, we may also establish its role. Maybe it can be a scout unit, or maybe more of an attack unit or support. We'll see. Let's try wolf. Real and not drawings. Yeah, so this and wolf hunting. Jesus. AI slop everywhere. Oh, maybe. Oh, I have an idea. Wolf howling. Because I have some ideas in terms of even how they behave, how the animals. Let's try something that they are not necessarily predator, and maybe they can fulfill a more passive role. Let's try deer. This one is pretty straightforward. Let's try deer real. Yes, a real deer, this one. Totally a perfectly normal deer that you can find in the countryside. So goofy. Let's try this one. Let's see, what other animals can we try? I don't know. Let's try with those that we have found so far. There we go. Let's bring them in a separate section. Then we'll have to categorize them. There we go. Since we're here, let's add the male lion as well. Why not? Okay, and just one more image, if I can find it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so now we have okay, let me rearrange them. So we have lions, leopard, wolf, hyenas, cheetahs, and deer. Okay, I think we can start with some sketches of this robot. We'll try to explore some different options, and then we'll decide which one works best. Let me briefly open the document. There we go. I have my references on one side. So for this mini project, we'll do a different method. So instead of making the sketch and doing all different details and stuff like that, we'll instead try to create some silhouettes. So basically, this is a very good idea if you want to explore some it can work for characters or animals or anything really. It allows you to explore a multitude of different shapes in a fairly quick succession. I don't know how to pronounce it. In a different series, of many different elements, and then you will decide which one works best, and then from there you can go on this step, on the next step, which is the sketching phase. So having the images in mind, which actually let me do a screenshot, because why not? So we have our references over here, and now we can do some silhouettes, and I will try to create these robots that look like animals, but they don't. They may resemble some animals, but they don't necessarily. You don't necessarily point to one in particular. I mean, it depends. We'll see. We'll see. So, for example, usually when you do the silhouettes, you go with a very hard brush. Hard brush, no opacity whatsoever. You can decide whether it's square or round. I'll try with this square one because it allows for some hard edges, which is what these robots will definitely have. And we simply try some different things. So we could do okay. So you do stuff like this, like very quick, and then move on immediately onto the next one. Very approximate. And then once we have like a small assortment of these silhouettes, we'll select the ones that we like the most, and then we will refine them. We can try to go in a more defined manner even in this stage. I'll try and see what I can do, but we'll see. and make them smaller so they are far more, so we can see the totality of things. Okay. And here we need to make like, we'll make a lot of them, like 10, 20 of them. We'll do as many of them as possible. Okay. There we go. Some of them, they remind me of, some of them remind me of the creatures you find in Horizon Zero Dawn. Others, like out of Cyberpunk 2077. Maybe let's try something like... Okay. Let's try make this one a little larger. See. And see how it works. Okay. And once we have like a satisfying number of silhouettes, we may also mix and match together and see which ones work best. Okay. I'm thinking of some other types of animals. Like the ones that we've chosen, they are more... they act as a starting point, but we can always think about others. Okay. Maybe this one. Place it like so. Okay, let's start with some more, like with a more different shape. Okay. Let's make them even smaller. For silhouettes, we don't need them to be that big. Let's see. So today I kind of went back to an older game that you guys may be familiar with already. It's an old horror game. The name is SCP Containment Breach. Like, it was really well known during the early YouTube era. And the reason why I picked it back up, it's for different reasons. One is a little bit of nostalgia, because I remember it was one of the first proper indie horror games that I've ever played. I remember when it was the next big thing. Another reason is because when it originally came out, you had to download it from like their own website or something. Like, it was a little bit of a pain to get it, and now they released it on Steam for free, which is a big plus. And then I've recently watched a video that explains how the AI for the different enemies work. Like, I really like those videos that make a breakdown of a specific game mechanic or how an AI of a particular enemy works. I remember that they made something similar for the AI behavior of the alien in the game Alien Isolation, because that game it's considered one of the best examples of an intelligent AI that acts as if it is truly intelligent. Like, it's an intelligence that it isn't like, how do I explain it? Basically, when you want to make an AI for an enemy in a game or something, there are two ways in which things can go wrong, which is either the AI is too stupid, so it doesn't acknowledge the player, or it is too smart, which is it basically knows where the player is all the time, and then it acts in a way that is too robotic per se. And I remember in this video that explained how the AI in Alien Isolation works, is that it hits this sweet spot between being aware of the player, but it has imperfect information, and it also has things like smell and hearing and object permanence and memory. So in a way it makes each encounter very unique and dynamic because of all of those different factors at play. And I saw a similar video for this old game of SCP Containment Breach, although the AI over there is much simpler compared to something like Alien Isolation. For this one, so far we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13. Let's do some more. Try to make them as much as possible, as many as possible. And maybe we can already try and make them a bit more detailed, even though that is something that you will do later. Okay. Hello, what are you doing? We are starting a new mini project in which we are creating a combat land-based animal robot thing. So we are basically imagining how land robots may be in the future from today. Yes, and we are using a specific method in the sketching phase, which is a silhouette. So we are creating the silhouette, and then we'll be choosing the ones that work best, and then we'll continue from there. Yeah, there's the one from Boston Dynamics, because I don't think necessarily these ones from Boston Dynamics, but some other robots that are very similar in terms of shape, they are actually being used in today's conflicts. Like in the Ukraine war, they are starting to use little robots like this one for reconnaissance, or sometimes even with guns. Spot his name. Yeah, let me see if I can find an image. I know that in Ukraine they are starting to make full-on operations that are completely composed by robots. Some of them they are like little robots with mini tracks, like the same tracks from the tanks, but miniature versions with guns. Let me see if I can find Ukrainian war robots. So most of the robots, they are something like this. They use something like this. Like majority are very simple stuff, but sometimes they use yes, they use something like this, mostly for scouting roles or supplies or stuff like that. I know they had drones, didn't know about Boston Dynamic dogs. How are they used? Landmine dogs or tank method? I think they are mostly used for reconnaissance and bringing supplies and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find other. Yeah, the one that is mostly used is like this one over here. Sometimes with even some camouflage. I don't know the manufacturer of these robots. It's not Boston Dynamics, but the shape more or less is pretty much the same. And so we are starting with that as a concept, and we are imagining how they would be in the future. And my idea is that they will be very similar to some of real life animals. Maybe some of them they will be more for speed, others for more power, others for reconnaissance. Maybe we'll not limit ourselves to one type, and maybe we'll make some like 3 different variants, but we will see. You can make a goose one. Oh gee. That one is only as psychological warfare, like it makes a bunch of noises and it disrupts the enemy. But yeah, I was mostly thinking about either predators, land-based predators, or like still big quadrupeds, like I don't know, like deer or cows or stuff like that. I want to avoid birds because flying robots, if you think about it, they are the ones that we already have, like the little quadcopters, like the ones that are made this. They are much more efficient instead of a robot bird in terms of movement. But in terms of land-based robots, I think it's something that is still it can still be explored, I think. Even especially because maybe there are some types of terrain in which wheels are not useful there. Like, imagine if there is a very how can I say, if there is a type of terrain that is not very flat and it's very like rocky or something. In that case, something like a regular little robot with the wheels wouldn't work. So maybe an opportunity for a more animal-based robot may find some use. Okay. Let me make this one a bit smaller because I don't think it fits. Let me place this one in here. Okay, maybe let's make this one something like that. Let's try maybe some different poses, but I will try to make some generic poses because these ones like just to the type of like the final image of this project, it will not necessarily be a proper illustration, but it will be something similar to this. Like, it's more of a piece of concept art more than anything. We'll make maybe a couple of poses with the renderer and everything, but yeah, that will be the main yeah, like I imagine it as if it is like, imagine there is and not a press conference, but you know, those presentations that maybe, I don't know, like we have this new weapon that we want to showcase, and so you guys can purchase it, and then there is this big conference, and then there's the big screen with the projector, and then they show slides that shows the specifications of the weapon. I was thinking of making the final image something like that. So basically showcase the subject as if it was being sold at an audit, like as if we are the people promoting the robot, essentially. And again, depending how long this will take and how inspired I may be, I may do, like, instead of just one robot, we may do like 2 or 3, each one with their own specific role and functionality, which means they will have their different body structure and features. Okay, let me just find. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do just a few more. I think I will continue making different silhouettes until the break, and then after the break we will decide which ones work best and then make these sketches off of them. One thing that I notice when I make silhouettes is that I always slowly tend to make them a bit too big over time. So the last ones I make, I need to always make them smaller. Because right now we are not necessarily trying to make them proportionate between one another. Like, this one may be very small while this one may be very big, but right now we are just grouping all of these silhouettes together and see which one work best. Let me see if I can find maybe a couple of more references in the I have an idea. Okay. Let's make this one smaller as well. Let me see what else can I do. I think that for this one in particular we'll do we'll do a more generic purpose type of robot, like something that can be good for combat, but it is a more versatile type of robot. Either that or something specific for combat. Like we will not try and go for archetypes like scout or a tank, which they will necessitate a very specific type of a build. So we'll go with something more generic, and we'll use that as a base for the visual language for all of the other ones that will come next. Mint with spider legs. Yeah, maybe maybe a spider can work. Although the idea I had was to have something that is more of a mammal type of thing, but we can do one version that is a spider. The only thing is that robot spiders, they have been used so many times that it is a bit hard to make a unique version. But yeah, let me try it. Oop. A more unique variant. something like this maybe. Although it is very kind of different from the others, but yeah, it's always worth exploring. Let's see. We bring a couple more references just to see. Yeah, because most of the animal robots, they are literally just that. Animals that are made robots. Like, oh, there's the wolf robot, which every single feature is the same feature of the wolf with the difference of the animal in general, with the difference that instead of being flesh, it's metal. Like, there is no unique design in terms of language. Like, making a robot animal doesn't necessarily need to be a literal animal just made of metal. You can make all sorts of weird stuff. Like, even think about, for example, the robots from the game Ark Raiders, if you guys are familiar with it. Like, those robots, even if they lean towards the more simple versions, like the flying ones, they are the quadcopter ones, but the other ones, they lean more to the spider ones, but they are not literally just the anatomical spider with a gun. Like, they have their own purpose, their own function, and because of that, they have a unique design. Yeah, okay, I think we can use these ones as a starting point. Let me just number them real quick. Maybe even make a few of them smaller so they are all of the same size, more or less. I can already see how some are more unique than others, but we will see in due time. Maybe some of them we can use them as a base for the other variants. In the meantime, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we made 21 silhouettes in total. We could do more, but I think these ones can be a good starting point, at least for this very first robot. Okay, I will take a very short break, and I will be right back, and we can start selecting the ones that we prefer and start with the sketching. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, we have our silhouettes over here. Thank you. Which one do we like the most? Let's see. I will select the ones that I personally really like. And then you guys can give some feedback as well. So for so right now we need to think about a combat land-based robot that has a multi-purpose role. So it can be quite threatening in terms of attack, but it can also offer a variety of features. Basically like a jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, master of none. So let's say that I will color the numbers in green of the ones that I think that fit the most. And then in yellow, the ones that I like, but they do not fit the current role and they may be used for other roles. I would start with the yellow ones. I think some designs that may be good but maybe more useful for another role, I think they are number 18, which to me seems like more of an ambush predator, of an assassin type of robot. I think number 6 as well, because this one looks like an antenna, so I was thinking something like some sort of a mobile radar station, so something that it doesn't have an active combat role. Something similar maybe with number 7 as well, like those two together. Number 19 I think is also good, but maybe not for the role, because it gives me the vibes of a more tanky build. So maybe for maybe something for some heavy weaponry. Same for number 12, I think. The ones I really don't think they work, either because the silhouettes are too simple or too generic. I think number 1, number 9, maybe number 14, I don't like it. Yeah. So what does this leave us with? I think some good ones that may be useful for our current role may be number 17, maybe number 8, number 5, although we may need to change the legs a little bit, like work a little bit more, but I like the shape, which looks like a lion. And then maybe maybe 2 and 3. 15 may also work for another type of purpose. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? So, red is bad. Red is bad. Yellow is good but for another type of robot, and then green is for the right candidates. Check 1 second. Yeah. What about the black numbers? Oh, those are the ones that we have not selected. So the red ones are the ones that certainly I will not choose. Yellow ones are ones that I like, but not for this specific role. And then the green ones are the ones that I think may work best for this specific robot that we are trying to do. The black ones, I am pretty neutral to them. Let me quickly copy the ones that I think will work and then put them together separately. What is what you're trying to go for? Basically, the idea is to have a robot that has a multi-purpose role. So essentially a robot, a combat robot that does not necessarily specialize in anything particular. Like, it can be used for a variety of things, in a similar way that you can find some things that even in today's military technology, like there are some vehicles that can have different purposes, or even some weapons. Like there are some I'll make a very simple example. A simple assault rifle doesn't specialize in anything in particular, right? I was thinking of something in a similar way. Like, it still have the purpose of being a quadruped, so a land-based animal that can move easily through terrain, but the terrain is not something specific, so the legs are kind of generic. Same with the build, so nothing too bulky or too slim, because it's a general purpose role, things like that. I like 2 and 17. Okay, yeah, let me bring the ones that we have chosen together, and then we will see. Hello, welcome to the stream. Can you say hi to Hi-Ho Elementary and Elenella? Okay. Hi-Ho Elementary Elenella. Okay. I mean, I just said that, but so, I mean, yeah, Hi-Ho Elementary, whatever that means. Okay, so we have these ones over here. We can always try to mix and match these ones and maybe see how they may look like. So what I think I will do is I will try, for example, bring the elements of one and merge it with the other, and then make a bigger version and try to sketch it out. I really like the number 5, I think, for the body, and for the legs maybe 17, or maybe body of 17 and head of number 5. 8 kinda reminds me of a meerkat. Kinda. Let me double check how they look like, because before I confuse them for something else. Oh yeah, yeah, kind of. Although more longer version. The legs of 17 and 2 look good. Yeah, I think 17 looks nice. Let's make okay, I will try now below here to make some similar silhouettes. Actually, let me see if I can just do this. Let's try this one here with okay. Oh, we will slowly build the silhouette of the robot by merging the ones that we already have. So maybe something like this, and let's try maybe something like this. I'm not sure if I should add a tail or not. I mean, why not? Maybe yeah, something like this. What do you guys think? Because this one will be very... That is good for stabilization, yeah. Because I was thinking that the head was something like... let me see if I can find... something like there are some bombs and some there are some bombs that have like specific sensors and they have this specific shape. Let me see if I can find it. Cruise missile, low altitude. Like there are some rockets that have this cone shape, and they have some sort of sensors in front of it. Imagine something similar to this one, like a shape similar to this one, but for the head, where it has sensors and stuff like that. I mean, for hanging climbing, I mean, we can do a robot specific about climbing, but it will not be this one. I imagine this one to be in a overall flat plane. What type of ship is that? Oh, that is not a ship. That is a it's a cruise missile. So it's a type of missile that basically it usually it covers long distances and it stays at very low altitude. So let's say this one is the, I don't know, let's say this one is the sea, then there is a mountain, and then let's say that here there is the objective. And basically when you launch the missile, it will stay low altitude and it will do here and then kaboom. They can and are usually used against the ships because they stay very low altitude in this way they don't get picked up by radar. Hey Void, can you go check the wiki page for Boaty Boatface? Aquatic submersible. Okay, let me check it in a moment. That's quite a goofy name. Now we will discover that it's the most devastating submarine ever. Boaty Okay, a famous British high-tech autonomous underwater vehicle operated by the National Oceanography Centre. Oh, it kind of looks like a bomb. Let me place an image. Boaty McBoatface. Yeah, it literally looks like a gliding bomb. And what the yeah, amazing name, Boaty McBoatface. I mean, I would rather prefer something named like that instead of some of the naming that that you see for guns or military stuff, which is always like, oh yeah, it's something I always struggled when playing like military simulators, because like you may encounter a player. Oh, have you checked the AKM-51C4Z? And I'm like, what is it? Oh yeah, it's totally different from the AKM-51C4B. And then you look at the two weapons and they have like almost identical names, but they are vastly different in terms of appearance. And then you are like, what the fuck? Kind of the same thing with vehicle and even bombs and ordnance. Like I always get confused by those kind of terminology. One is Entier, the other is a brand of washing machines. Yeah, I mean, just give some regular names. Give some cool names. Like, for example, if I ever have made a like a vehicle manufacturer, if I was a vehicle manufacturer, some brands already have done it. Like there is the Jaguar, that's a brand, but I would do it that instead of making the name of the animal the entire brand, I would instead make the model of the cars named after different animals. So, for example, if my brand makes some luxury cars, like for the luxury cars, I would name them something like Cheetah or I don't know, Panther or stuff like that. And maybe for some vehicles that are more bulky, I would call them like Rhino, Elephant, Lion. Like in this way, they are far more recognizable, I think. Instead of, oh yeah, the Peugeot C107X, white colored. Anyway, now that we have this one as a starting point, I think we can make this one larger. We'll lower the opacity. And now we can start sketching. We'll need to make a good use of the references of the robots that we have gathered. Because I kinda suck at designing robots, to be completely honest. Which is part of the reason why I've also decided to add this this category because it's a way of challenging myself to make some things that I've never done or that I have barely done. So I think it will be fairly interesting. Like with things that are mechanical, I have no knowledge, but we'll see how it goes. It may take some time, and maybe I don't know if we'll even manage to finish the sketch by the end of this stream, but I mean, we'll take the time that we'll need. So I think as a first sketch I will try to establish the volumes rather than go straight into the details. Yeah, I think I will start with that. Let's see how well it will go. So for instance, I will go very loosely for this one. Maybe here, like I want to make a mixture of hard edges and synthetic muscle fibers. And I want to kind of give the same like design look of these type of robots, like something that is fairly clean, although still having this military look. And here we need to change the position a little bit. Let's see. Then for the feet, we could do something like okay. And for the tail, yes, it is for stabilization, but I wanted to also have like some secondary functions, like maybe a cable you can connect to an interface or something like that. Let's see. Tail doubles as a cable? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking something like that. Like again, this is a robot that should be a multi-purpose robot, so it can have some limited functionality for things that are outside of combat. But we'll see. Okay. Let's remove the silhouette. I think I need to make the back legs bigger. Usually the back legs, they are more powerful. Oh, by the way, before I forget, let me save this file. Sketches. There we go. So yeah, the back legs, they should be bigger. Let's make them bigger. Then let's fix the pose a little bit. Okay. Maybe the tail I can make it longer. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think this can be a good start, I think. check the original thing. Okay. Yeah, I think it was something like so. Because we also need to be careful not to change or to deviate from the silhouette too much, as this would kind of make a different silhouette on its own. Okay. Yeah, I think this one can work as a first... I want to check... let me grab a reference for muscles. For the anatomy. I think this one is kind of similar to a lion, maybe. Well, let's find some lion anatomy muscles. Just followed. Hey, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I got the notification, but thank you. Got to go. Good luck and have fun. Hey, thank you. Thank you for sticking by. Okay. Now, of course, it's not the exact same, but we can try and establish a few things. For example, things of that nature. Yeah, let's lower the opacity of this one and go with a more detailed sketch on top of it. Okay. For this one I will go very slowly. We'll try to slowly build up the different elements and see where it goes. Okay, and here we can make some sort of connection. Okay. And over here, and I can really feel my unpreparedness of making robots, because I really kind of suck at making them. Let me see the references. Because I need to reflect on which areas are hard edges and which ones are soft edges. Like which ones are pure cold solid metal and which ones are more elastic materials. For example, yeah, I can definitely see this this project taking a little bit longer than usual. I mean, it is concept art, so it doesn't have to be exactly like 100% mechanically coherent, but I want to at least give some sense of give some sense to it. Let's try maybe flip the canvas. Okay, then we're here. I think I do have in mind a specific reference. I only need to find it, I think. Let me fetch it one moment and see if I can find it. Because there was one that basically gave the idea of what I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let me go back to the references. So something like very clean in terms of design, like this one. Let me see if I can find other examples. Oh yeah, or something like this one. Let me save this one as well. And yeah, so always do this, guys. Whenever you are in doubt and are kind of stuck, always go back and look up for references that will greatly help you. Okay. Yeah, something of this type of design, although this one is very sketchy. It's very rough, but the basic idea is to have something like that, like a mix, let's say, between soft shapes and hard shapes. I think there was one in particular, though. Let me see if I can find it. Because many of these robots, they are very rough with the exposed gears and components. Yeah, no, I don't think I saved it. I mean, let's go back over here and try to replicate more or less the same effect. So for instance, here we can something like this, and then just scribble texture in here. This is basically a soft edge type of thing. And here I think we'll try to do something very similar, but different. And then here, I think it will be this part. I think lots of these parts, they will be much clearer once we add the colors, but it's still worth doing this sketch. And then yeah. And then here we add the detail. Here we add the attachment of the legs. Yeah, I think slowly but surely we are getting the design that or the idea and the visual language that I have in mind. Because the idea is that many of the important parts, they are covered by some sort of artificial skin that sort of protect the most vital components. And now we can start to add some of the little useless details that some of these sci-fi robots have. Okay, let's see. Then here something like I don't know, we should also start creating our own classification system for these robots. For example, let's try with how it looks like with the sketch off. Yeah, some sort of classification system. This one is a general purpose type of robot, so we may do maybe it's like a jack of all trades, so we can be like the J, oops. It can be like J1 or J2 or J3. So here it would be like J. Something like this. Here in the belly. Okay, here the muscle does something like this, so maybe we should try and replicate the shape over here. Yeah, I think this one makes much more sense. Maybe down here there can be like some compartment thing. Maybe this one we can actually, let me do something. There we go. Maybe make it smaller. This one is supposed to be like, you know that in those military things there are some like warnings and labels, like small printed sections that says how to operate the machine and things like that. Here maybe, don't know. Yeah, I mean, I kinda like how this one went. What do you guys think? For a first sketch for something mechanical, I think that's not too bad. I think I will add a very basic color below. Let me fill it up for a moment. Then we'll of course have all the time in the world to perfect this one, although the process in which we'll try to do this one compared to the other project is I will try not to go in a too painterly mode. I want to try and use softer brushes in order to better simulate the different plastic and artificial materials this robot is composed of. Let's do like a gray, but that's also like a very dark blue. Oops. And then very loosely. Apply some very approximate lighting. Now I will use first some more painterly brushes, but only in this initial phase. Here we can make a good use of softer shadows. I want the harder parts to be darker. There we go, I think it's already taking shape. With the colors I don't think it will be much of a problem, because I'm planning to make it maybe like primarily this color, like a very dark, almost a black color. Maybe I will make some variants of like with camo and things like that, but that will be at a later stage. Yeah, what do you guys think? Immediately it's one of those moments where it's starting to click all of a sudden. Then of course we will change, like slightly change some colors and things like that, but before that we'll try to establish a basic color. And let's say that in here respecting the boundaries of the sketch is very important, and I think in this like this sketch in here, it's actually like compared to the other work that I've done, in which I've always tried to remove the sketch altogether. In here it can actually behave in favor of the overall image, because it provides some useful details. And since this is a robot, it has hard edges, and a clean sketch with the hard edges, it works really well. Yeah, like imagine this guy prowling around the battlefield, maybe using these claws as weapons, or maybe this one can be a weapon too. We could make some variations, like if it has some specific configurations or things like that. Let me see if I should add, maybe we may add a weapon of some sort. Maybe this one can open and be a weapon. Let me save and flip the image. Yeah, I think we can leave this one here for today. We will continue this drawing or this concept on Saturday. I think we've made a lot of different steps and a lot of progress in the stream. We started with some simple silhouettes. We started with something as simple as these silhouettes, and then we've chosen the right ones, and then slowly we've built what we have right now. It's not complete. Hello! Welcome to the stream. We are just about to conclude the stream for today, but we've started a new project in which we are designing military animal robots of some sort. And this is the very first one, and it acts as some sort of challenge for myself, because I've never drawn robots with this classic sci-fi style, but I am very impressed and satisfied with the result that I've obtained today. But yeah, we will continue from here on Saturday. I can already see some things that can be changed, mostly with the proportions and the perspective of the body. But then, of course, we will also work more with the shading and the colors. See how far we can go in terms of details, and maybe even make a few variations, like maybe one variation where maybe this hatch opens and there is like a gun, or variations with instead of being purely military black color, maybe it has some variations with the camouflage. We also need to show how big this one is compared to a regular person. There is plenty of things to plenty of things that we can tackle on, different angles we can approach this next time. But yeah, hope you guys like this one, how it is looking for now. It's still a very rough sketch, but I think this is a good start for this very first project in which we are creating robots, essentially. I think this is a good stopping point for today, but it may seem like we didn't do much, but I think these initial steps that we do at the start of each project, they are essential. So all of the research of the different references and do the sketching and stuff like that. But yeah, this isn't over yet, far from over, because now that I started and I can see the potential of this project, I can imagine myself making other variants of different purposes and different types of animals, different shapes, and I think that with each one we will get better and better at it, and in the end we'll have a small assortment of robots that will be shown and showcased as if they were in a showroom for military fires and things like that. I think it's a good exercise for sci-fi themed drawings. So we will meet each other next time on Friday with the other project, the one of the Evil Sisters, and we will start making the illustration of the pet of one of the two sisters. This one, on the other hand, we will tackle on the stream of Saturday at 3 p.m. Really satisfied with how this one went out. I cannot wait to continue it, which is also a good thing. A good strategy is when you are starting to have a lot of fun drawing, it's always a good idea to stop like halfway, so that you still have the desire to continue it for next time. So we'll see you in 2 days at the same hour. For those who have just joined today, welcome. If you are interested, feel free to subscribe to either YouTube or Twitch. And if you want to join our Discord server, you can chat with other people, get notifications of whenever I get online or post some things. And there's also channel art-related channels if you are a fellow artist and want to showcase your work or ask for help or anything related to that. But yeah, having said that, this has been Devoid Executive, and I will see you in the next company meeting. Have a good night, everyone.